before we continue, I would just like to thank all you guys who have come into my stream. You always make my day just by talking and being helpful in my stream. In fact, I always get ideas now on my YouTube videos thanks to you. So, thank you once again, and I hope that I will see you soon in my next stream. So this was a topic in my recent stream. Well, actually, it started when someone asked about what is the best way to armor strip with a Helminth Shevagoth. Then it ended up to Nekros, since one of my suggestion is creeping terrify with the Wraith Warframe, and then I asked myself, how good is Nekros right now as a farmer Warframe, because there is Khora with a better kit for farming in my opinion. Did he got overshadowed by Khora? Or is he on the top 3 best farming Warframes? To be honest, after adding another few farmer on my Nekros, just to experiment on what he can do right now, I can say that he is currently top 1 for me, despite of those so many videos I made saying that my best farming Warframe is Khora. What did changed my mind? Okay, let me explain. So, I run a common build for Nekros and just slap all 3 augment on him first. This included the Creeping Terrify, Shield of Shadow, and Despoil augments for Nekros. What I aimed here is to replace my old Gloom build for my Nekros, as with Creeping Terrify, I can achieve 80% slow and as well as a bonus 42% armor reduction against enemies. Also with Shield of Shadows, I gain 90% damage redirection at least 214 power strength. And lastly, the most important mod for farming, the Despoil mod that allows us to use health instead of energy for each enemies desecrated by Nekros' third ability. This build ended well, but I just hate the fact that I can't have max health with it, since it takes away a chunk of it every time I kill an enemy. You can regenerate health with a melee healing return setup, or even a Dekinikana, but still, I would want my Nekros to be not limited in just using melee weapon. That is why I reverted to the old farming build, and that is the Gloom setup. The Gloom setup with the Shield of Shadows and Despoil augment is the best right now for a farming setup, and probably, it got even better with things that has been added to the game. Make this video as an updated build for that Gloom setup, and right now, I can say that this is the one that keeps me from playing Nekros over Khora. The Gloom setup is pretty simple. All you need is a 214 power strength for that 90% damage redirection in your Shield of Shadows, and then, this will also give you about 74% slow and 10% lifesteal for Gloom. This ability allows you to regenerate health faster compared to picking up your energy and health orbs, which will get converted by equilibrium. In addition to that, with the 90% damage redirection, it's safe to say that you can withstand heavy hits from enemies. All you need to do is to keep your shadows up at all times, which is not hard to do with this build. Now, if you prefer more survivability, then you could actually put adaptation in this build, which will make Nekros even tougher to kill with the Shield of Shadows 90% damage redirection currently active. And the best part is, with this build, you can just use either a melee setup, or a gun setup for your farming. Just make sure that the weapon you are using is heavy with slash damage to dismember enemies and allow you to double the loot gain on their corpses. Also, this build is amazing with a Warframe that can equip the Martyr Symbiosis mod, since it gives more survivability to Nekros. In the past, I was using the Jin Sentinel with this because the companion was immortal, but the problem is it takes too long to actually revive it. On the other hand, the Warframe will revive in just a couple of seconds. You can even use the Sly Warframe for that extra evasion, since it can also equip the Martyr Symbiosis mod. This is probably the ultimate farming build I have for Nekros right now, and it's really useful and reliable against any types of faction. If you are bored with Khora or just disappointed with Khora Prime, then it's time to switch back to Nekros. Now, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.